Imagine meeting a woman who feels like the perfect match. Every encounter with her is a celebration, every message from her a small gift. You feel there's something special between you, something that could grow into something meaningful. But then, everything changes. She starts to pull away. First, her replies become less frequent, and eventually, she stops responding altogether. You're left in silence, wondering what went wrong. Did you make a mistake? It feels like an emotional void, a sinking feeling of loss. But here's the truth. This isn't the end of the story. It's an opportunity to rewrite it. Ignoring isn't defeat. It's a challenge. A challenge to your patience, your inner strength, and your self-confidence. If you want to know how to rise to this challenge, how to regain not just her attention, but also your self-worth, stay with us. In this video, we'll show you how to take control of the situation and turn it in your favor. When a man faces being ignored, the first reaction is panic. We live in a world that demands instant solutions, especially in stressful situations. It feels like if you act now, you can fix everything. This panic drives you to act, sending message after message, calling repeatedly, explaining yourself, or asking questions. But do you know what really happens? It makes things worse. Why? Because such behavior shows your dependence on her reaction and your lack of control over yourself. Women can sense this instantly. Instead, stop and think. What does her ignoring mean? Perhaps she's testing you, trying to see how you handle adversity. Or maybe she's dealing with something personal and needs space. Either way, impulsive actions won't help. The key is to pause, not to retaliate, but to focus on yourself. Remember, her ignoring isn't about her. It's about you. How do you feel in this moment? Are you keeping your confidence or losing it? Your inner balance is the key to navigating this situation. What truly makes a man attractive? It's not just looks or status, although they do matter. The core element is confidence. Women are drawn to men who know what they want and pursue it with inner strength. So, if you're being ignored, take it as a signal. It's time to refocus on yourself. Think about your goals, dreams, and ambitions. When you start working on your personal growth, you become interesting not only to women but also to yourself. For example, if you've been meaning to get into fitness, start with small, daily workouts. If you've wanted to learn a new language, sign up for a class. Maybe there's a dream you've been putting off. Now is the time to make it happen. As you move forward, you'll gain confidence. And confidence is something you can't buy or fake, but it's exactly what makes people, especially women, gravitate toward you. It's essential to remember not to turn ignoring into a game. Many men make the mistake of trying to get back at the woman by ignoring her in return. They stop showing interest, avoid her, and try to make her feel guilty or jealous. This is a dead-end road. Such behavior doesn't show strength. It reveals weakness. Instead, rise above it. Stay calm, stay composed, and remain confident even when things are tough. Show her that you're someone who can handle challenges with grace and strength. This maturity will impress her far more than any manipulative tactics. Think about this. Why do women start ignoring men? There can be many reasons, but one of the most common is a loss of interest. This doesn't mean you're a bad person or made a terrible mistake. It means the dynamic between you has changed. Perhaps you've become too predictable or lost some of the energy that initially attracted her. But this is something you can fix. Your mission is to regain your individuality. Find what excites you. Maybe it's a new hobby, a creative project, or traveling. When you fill your life with something meaningful, your energy changes. Women can sense this shift. Facing being ignored isn't a reason to rush. Often, men want immediate results. You take one step and expect a quick response. But relationships aren't mathematics. They require flexibility and patience. When a woman starts ignoring you, she might need time to figure out her feelings. That's normal. Your role isn't to force things, but to demonstrate that you can be patient and confident no matter what. Patience is power. When you give her space, she starts to see you not as someone who's needy, but as someone who possesses inner strength. When you start working on yourself, the results won't take long to show. You'll feel stronger, more confident, and more interesting. People around you will notice this transformation, and women will, too. You'll become someone people naturally gravitate toward, and the ignoring will gradually disappear. But most importantly, you'll find value in your own eyes. This sense of inner strength and confidence is the best outcome you can achieve. One of the most powerful tools you have is time. Many men underestimate the power of time and patience. When you face being ignored, it's tempting to act quickly to regain her attention. But the harder you push, the more mistakes you make. Time allows you to grow, change, and become the kind of man who attracts women not by pleading or manipulation, but by his energy. Use this time as a gift. Focus on yourself, work on your body, mind, and soul. Over time, you'll notice how not only your attitude toward the situation changes, but also how people around you begin to see you differently. Emotional resilience is another crucial skill to develop. Ignoring is not just a test of your confidence, but also your ability to manage your emotions. Rejection or indifference can sting, but within this pain lies an enormous potential for growth. Instead of succumbing to emotions, learn to master them. Practice mindfulness, meditate, or journal your thoughts. These habits will help you not only deal with challenges, but also emerge stronger. An emotionally resilient man doesn't just attract women. He inspires them with his depth and maturity. Don't be afraid of loss. Many men fear losing a woman so much that they become overly dependent, doing everything to keep her interest. This is a trap that prevents you from being your authentic self. But when you learn to accept the possibility of loss, you gain freedom. You realize your worth isn't determined by one person's attention. More importantly, when you stop fearing loss, you become far more attractive. A woman sees that you're not simply seeking her approval, but living a fulfilling life where she's an important part, but not the center. And finally, don't forget to be grateful. Being ignored might seem painful and unfair, but it carries immense value. It's a chance to grow, understand yourself, and master your emotions. Be thankful for this opportunity. Gratitude will change your approach to the situation. Instead of seeing ignoring as a problem, you'll see it as a lesson. And this lesson will make you stronger, wiser, and more confident. Remember, every person you meet on your journey helps you grow. Even if it's hard, it's always a step forward. If this video has given you inspiration and a new perspective, don't stop here. Subscribe to our channel. We share only proven and effective advice to help you grow. Like this video if you found it helpful, and share your thoughts in the comments. What steps are you planning to take in your life? Your stories and insights can motivate and inspire others. Remember, your life is in your hands, and every step forward makes you stronger. See you in our next videos.